E.Jones.
The E.Jones Show. E.Jones Show. E.Jones Show.
Yeah, boy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's E.Jones.
Yes, indeed. It's your man, E.Jones. Welcome to the E.Jones Show featuring Sharonda, Cody, plus Tallies. Shout out to my brother Mills. And also DJ Mark. And we got Lou in the building with us today. She's with us. So always be ready to hear her voice. What's going on, Lou?
Nothing much. Good morning.
Good morning. We here. We holding down the fort. Everybody else is not here this morning, but we going to hold it down and do what we do. Lou is working real hard to give you guys some excellent footage of us for the Rewind Network that's launching February the 4th, 2019. We're first up to bat, so Lou got to step on it and make sure that we right for the Rewind Network. So I'm excited. Now we're taking the show from the 74 syndications that we have now to cable. And I got a little bit of bad news for everybody. Some of the syndications I'm probably going to let go. To me, it's not about the numbers. I'm looking more at the quality. And just want to let the radio stations know that's carrying us. We need y'all to push us because we pushing y'all. And if we feel like you're not pushing us to the same level that we're pushing you guys, then we're going to have to go our separate ways. So I just wanted to put that out there on the air. Real talk. You know, we do real things. We doing real talk. And I just want everybody to understand that this is which way we're going. Today we have DJ Stormy joining us. I'm excited. DJ Stormy. We're going to talk about her being on her own show. I'm interested because, like I said again, she was upset with old boy.
Dang.
She was really, really upset with old boy. So I want to definitely talk with her and find out, behind the scenes, like, what happened?
Yeah, I'm excited to find out.
Like, what happened? Did she find, the love that she was looking for? Or she's still looking? And shout out to Stormy. She hit us up on Instagram. So thank you for the love. Appreciate you so much. So much. But we definitely going to be chopping it up with her and finding out, what happened? What happened? Shout out to Role Model Publicity for the plug. We see you. Thank you, Ma. Appreciate you so much. Shout out to Latoya, our PR person, doing major things for the show. We definitely appreciate you, too. And I want to say good morning to all the lovely listeners that's tuned in to us. I know y'all mad today. I didn't put up a topic of the day. But today is Legendary Thursday. We playing nothing but classic hip-hop, hidden gems. We're going to be playing hits. We're going to be playing joints that I felt was hits, that should have been hits, that radio didn't bring to the forefront. So I'm going to push them along. You're going to hear some joints like Inspector Gadget, The Bad Boys featuring K-Love. I got some Just Ice going way back. I got some KMD, Peach Fuzz. I remember when I first got my little Peach Fuzz. I was trying not to shave it and all that and trying to make sure. It was like 3 strands, though. But I was trying to keep it in order. I was trying to wash it. One day I pulled so hard, then I had 2 strands. So, wow. Yeah. But anyway, that's some of that's the life and times that E goes through. It happens. But like I said, I'm excited. I'm blessed. God works in mysterious ways and
Amen.
Definitely puts things in front of you that you need at that time. You just got to believe and continue to keep the faith. And I tell everybody that's struggling with their faith, please put that in God's hands because He is the ultimate provider and the ultimate healer. So you need to have faith in our Lord, our Lord and Savior. Please. So I just wanted to get that out. Yes, your boy is spiritual also too. Yeah, I'm spiritual, So that's what I do. But like I said, I'm excited about our guests. I'm excited about DJ Mark with the lunchtime mix. We got a lot of things going on. I'm excited about Lou being a part of the family right now. we over here brainstorming, and this young lady's vision is crazy, you know, and I'm feeling it. She gets me.
I get you.
And I definitely enjoy that. And she sees what I sees, and she wants to correct the mistakes that I see so we can put out a great product. So I think we definitely going to work. I don't think we're going to have a great relationship with putting out the E.Jones show on Rewind. We got a lot of other things we working on behind the scenes, so y'all can see us visually through social media. We got some more great music coming up. We got a Tribe Called Quest, Bonita Apple Bum. We got another joint from the Bad Boys featuring K Love, Veronica. When I first heard that, I heard that from DJ Red Alert, Kiss FM in New York City. And I was like, yo, I like this joint. But the Inspector Gadget joint got played more than the Veronica joint. Veronica was on the B side, and Inspector Gadget was on the A side, so that was the main banger. But I heard the Veronica joint, and he played it a couple of times, and the other DJs in New York was playing it. And I was like, yo, this is kind of dope, too. I like this, too. So that's going to be my hidden gem. One of my hidden gems of today. We all know Tribe Called Quest, Bonita Apple Bum. That was their first single. The legendary Tribe Called Quest. I enjoy their music a lot. Rest in power to Fife, Diggity Diggity Dog. You definitely miss my brother. Linden Boulevard Stand Up out in Queens, Jamaica, Queens. Salute. I'm also getting ready for DJ Mark's lunchtime mix. I'm sure he has something special in store for us today, like he always does. So I'm definitely excited. We got our guest, DJ Stormy, joining us. And I can't wait. She looks like a firecracker, boy, but she wasn't playing when it comes down to her feelings. She was not playing with an old boy, and we're going to definitely talk about her how long she's been DJing, what events that she got coming up, just find out what's going on with her, and is she going to do any more reality shows, or that was it? There's a couple of questions that your man E, is going to ask, so... But always keep it classy, because this is not shock jock radio. I don't do none of the above. I'm not interested in all that other ratchet nonsense that everybody else does to fight for ratings and all that other stuff. That's not my lane at all. Shout out to my homegirl, Rashida Wallace. Thanks for the conversation on Instagram. Appreciate you, Queen, so much. Definitely need to link up and talk about some up-and-coming things that you want to do with the E.Jones show. But we're going to get some music real quick. Lou over there working hard, Instagramming it up and all that, selfies and all that other good stuff, which is all good. We have nothing to hide. We got a wonderful studio, and y'all ain't seen nothing until y'all walk out the door. So we got a game room, library, workout room, conference room, kitchen area. We doing a little something here in Bethlehem, PA. WGHC Chicago, we launch next month. We'll tell you a little bit more after that.
The E.Jones Show, featuring the First Lady, Sharonda, Cody, and Mills. We'll be right back after this. The E.Jones Show. E.Jones Show.
On iHeartRadio.
E.Jones. Yes, indeed. The E.Jones Show is back in full effect. It's your man E.Jones. Y'all know how I do things. I kind of keep it spicy. I'm getting ready for our guest, DJ Stormy. Give y'all a little information about my girl, DJ Stormy. Stormy was a small tropical depression birth off the coast of Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies. She continued to track far north, gaining momentum through the Gulf of Mexico, making landfall in New Orleans, Louisiana. She's a DJ now residing in Atlanta, and she's letting everybody know she's here to win. She's on the show from OWN, Ready to Love, and we're going to definitely chop it up with Miss Stormy, the Queen Stormy, and talk with her. Just to let y'all know, the E.Jones Show, new podcast will be up very soon, so make sure y'all check it out on iHeart, or y'all can go to TuneIn if y'all want to listen to episodes that y'all missed. Interviews that y'all missed, y'all can catch us on iHeart, and also catch us on TuneIn Radio. Live and direct, you can tune into www.wrnradio.us. Shout out to the co-owner Damian Crazy Legs Hall from the legendary group God. Y'all can also go to our website, www.ejonesjwumshow.com. That's how y'all can get us live. Our website is under construction. About to make a couple of major moves. And you can also catch us starting in February the 4th on the Rewind Network, Comcast Cable Channel 190, 12 a.m. will be the world premiere of the E.Jones Show featuring Sharonda, Cody, plus Tylese, DJ Mark, and Little Lou in the building. So this is what we doing. Trying to keep it fluent for y'all. But back to that Veronica joint. Like I said, I heard that from the legendary DJ Red Alert, who also was a guest on the show. And I enjoyed interviewing Red because we were just going back and forth just on different songs and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, you truly did listen to my show. Yes, I did. Also had the same situation with the legendary DJ Chuck Chill Out. Same thing. So I've learned a lot. People ask me all the time, like, your music selection, where do you get it? You know, are you doing research? And I was like, no. Basically, I was raised into it. Good morning. It's the E.Jones Show.
Hi, good morning. It's DJ Stormy.
Hey, Stormy. How you doing, Queen?
I am doing wonderful, King.
I am so happy and excited to have you on the show, and we got something in common that I want to get out the air right now before we go any further. You are from
get it out the air.
you are from Trinidad, correct?
I am originally Trini. I am from Trinidad and Tobago, and my mom is Guyanese, so I'm Trini and Guyanese.
Okay, I got you. My wife is from Trinidad also, Queen.
Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, man. We make some great queens. We're a little crazy, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I saw on the show that I said that spiciness looks real familiar. And then I happened to look over across the couch at my wife, and I was like, it looks real familiar.
But you got a loyal one next to you. Let me tell you. Trini women are the most loyal, passionate women.
Yes, I have to agree with that, and I have to salute y'all for that. You guys are definitely very, very loyal, and y'all definitely hold your man down.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to start from the beginning because every story has a beginning and then it has an end, and we ain't near your end yet, so we're going to start from the beginning. What made you get into DJing?
Oh, man. Okay, so long story short, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not one of the younger DJs that's out here. I've been actually in the entertainment industry since about 1998, 1999 back in New Orleans because I was born in Trinidad, but then I grew up in New Orleans. So New Orleans is also my home. So literally, it's like the culture. Everything is music, bounce music, rap, Lil Wayne, Master P, Cash Money. That's what I was brought up on. So truly been in the music industry for since, and I don't want to put it into years because then I'll really feel old, but since 1998 basically.
Okay.
And so I never was from the artist perspective. I truly wanted to learn the business. So I didn't really want to get behind or get in the booth behind the microphone. I was more from the management side and the business side of it. And then Hurricane Katrina happened and brought me to Atlanta. And I didn't immerse myself back into the entertainment industry. I decided to go corporate America. So I did corporate America, climbed the ladder there, and I was just missing the entertainment piece of it. Like, it was just pulling me back. So I decided to start promoting, to learn the Atlanta club, get into the nightlife scene, start rubbing elbows and networking so I can get my name out there, because in New Orleans, I knew everybody. I didn't know anybody in Atlanta. So I started promoting actually at Buckhead Bottle Bar right here in Atlanta, and was doing that and started doing some other promotions as a female promoter. And I learned the backside of the business, and I started to grow, and I was like, okay, all right. Then it became a point where I started to invest back into artists and started to try to develop artists. And I said, you know what? Nah, it's time. Let me go ahead and start investing my money into me and my brand. And that's how I started building my brand. And so in 2016, late 2016, I actually released an EDM, electronic dance music, infused hip-hop EP. And it's out there right now. You can go listen to it. I've grown since then, but music has always been in my family, in my genes. It's been in my blood. I've always wanted to be a part of it. And then I said, you know what, I'm missing something. And so the biggest part that I was missing was that entertainment factor and the music, because I love all genres of music.
Gotcha.
And so my brother and I, we had some turntables. Back in 2012, we just bought some turntables because we said, you know what, we're always throwing New Orleans crawfish boils and seafood boils at the house. We got tired of paying for DJs, so we just bought the equipment and started playing around with it. So back in 2012 is when I really started DJing, just at home playing around with the equipment. But not until about mid-2017 is when I decided to incorporate DJing and really truly learning the craft and reaching out to mentors and trying to, you know, be kind of like understudies and stuff about the craft of DJing and taking it serious. And so that transition from being an artist, an EDM artist, which, as you know, electronic dance music like David Guetta, Calvin Harris, these people, Marshmello, all those people that are in that genre, that's what they are. They're DJs, producers anyway.
Gotcha.
So they're actually entertainers, DJs, and producers. So it was a natural flow into DJing from the artistry piece of it into the DJing piece of it. So I took that leap of faith and never turned back. And one thing's for sure, I do love having control. And one thing that I can't control is I can curate everything about whatever I want my set to be and however I want my people to party and dance and not have like an entire trap set or not play just what's hot right now. I want people to dance from Prince to Frankie Beverly to the New Futures to the Drakes to, you know, Young Baby. I mean, I want them across the board because I'm a lover of music. So that's what really got me into DJing.
I love your energy first and foremost. You got a lot of energy and passion when we talked about you DJing. Like, I felt it. So if I wanted to hire you, I was sold already because you sold this to me. I'm like, okay, I need to hire her. I need to have her do a party. You're welcome. So let's talk about.
Love for music is real.
It is, and I love music. I truly do. A lot of people, like I was just saying before you came on, a lot of people ask me all the time, you know, do you do your research for the music that you play? And I said I was raised into the music thanks to DJ Chuck Chill Out and DJ Red Alert, Marley Marl. I'm originally from New York, and I grew up to that. So what I play is what I already heard. I'm just bringing it back.
Yeah, exactly. And what a lot of DJs don't understand is that you don't have to match what's hot right now. That's not your role. Your role is to play for the party, to play for the generations, to close that gap, to give a full scale and full spectrum, you know, of music appetite. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know, like we look at the clubs right now, the younger generation, which I'm part of, but a lot of it is, you know, the smoking, the hookah, and the sections, and nobody really dances anymore.
No.
But one thing is for sure, I'm going to get your behind either singing along with me, dancing with me. I don't go into the environment just to be cool. I go into the environment because I want to share my love of music with people. And that controlling piece of it is definitely genuine because I get to select, with the exception of if I'm doing a wedding or something like that. But, you know, that's what really drives me and makes me energized around the music piece is because I'm behind the turntables and I control it and I control what my people listen to, how the groove is and everything. The power is in my hands.
I definitely enjoy. We got to definitely get you up here in Pennsylvania for like a summer event. I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
We'll make sure the people dance.
June 16th for the Fête du Rosé in D.C. So Moet Chandon Rosé does a festival here in Atlanta. Last year was the first year. They're bringing it back to Atlanta, and they're adding other cities. So I'll be in D.C. in June. Okay,
so we gotta plan something that we can catch you. You're about 6 hours from us, so we got to find a way to get you closer.
Far. That's an easy plane ride.
Exactly. So let's talk about Ready to Love. What made you want to go on that show?
Honestly, they found me.
Okay.
They found me on social media, and I don't know what about my social media says that I'm single, but the facts are facts, whatever. But they found me, and at first I thought it was kind of like not a hoax, but like a little gimmick. Like they're just throwing stuff out there to see from an attention perspective. You have people that will be interested in a show like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, yeah, I may be interested. We'll see. And then, take my information. It went from one process to the next. Next thing you know, like 2-3 months later, I get a call back, and they were like, hey, they're interested. I was like, okay, so tell me about this show. Is it a dating show, like Love Connection? They're like, no, actually, it's backed by Oprah, and it's Will Packer's first unscripted production. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, well, maybe this is real or they are moving forward. But I've been part of shows before and productions, and, no matter how many contracts you sign, things get shelved, all the time. So I was not really excited at all. I didn't even bank on it. Then I got a call that I made it to the final round, and I'm like, really? So they needed some additional information. From that point on, it went into a full-fledged, I'm sitting in a room with Will Packer and about 15 other executives from the network and the production team, and I'm just sitting there like, wow, this is real. And at that point, I really wanted to back out, being honest, because I was like, I'm very protective of my brand, and being a female in the entertainment industry, I built my brand what I think was the right way and very positive and empowering. And so I don't want a TV or reality show experience to tarnish anything that I've worked so hard for. So I went to my publicist, and I was like, I'm not doing this. She said, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. She says, yes, you are. And I was like, okay, I'll try, and I'll step away if I don't like it. And let me just tell you, that experience allowed me to actually date individuals who I would normally not, one, be attracted to, or two, I normally would never cross their paths because of the industry that I work in.
Gotcha.
So, and people think because I'm a DJ, I'm out with the parties all the time, but truly, I'm DJing, I'm working, and then when I'm not working, I'm really not really socializing. I'm off the clock, I'm ready to go home.
Gotcha.
And that's just how I operate as a business. So it allowed me in a controlled environment to actually go through a dating process, which I've never really put myself through, because it's either a phone call or I meet someone, and if I just don't get the energy, it's like, okay, I'm not doing it. Nope, no second date, no second phone call, no return text message. I've got to feed off of people's energy. So what Will Packer did and Oprah did to really put people that are older, more mature, professionals in an environment where they can actually safely date and get to know other people, I thought that was absolutely amazing. And it really showed the real side of dating in Atlanta. Everybody out there watching could identify with one of the castmates.
Okay, so I gotta
say, hey, I'm just like Stormy.
I got a castmate for you that it seemed like he rubbed you the very, very wrong way. I'm talking about Aaron.
Oh, Lord, give it to me.
Lord of mercy, Aaron. Talk about them.
Yikes. What about Aaron? What? Ask away. Go ahead. Ask away. What you want to know about Aaron?
What Aaron ticked you off? And Aaron, from what I got, he made me feel like he was more or less God's gift to the women. That's how I got a little bit of him.
And that's interesting from a male perspective. Okay, I can see that.
But I can see that. But I know he definitely rubbed you the wrong way. Like, how was interacting with Aaron in a whole?
Yeah. Aaron, yeah, he definitely rubbed me the wrong way. What happens is my backstory has a lot of pain and heartache. And so for me, I took the time to really rebuild myself and get myself better to a point where I really wanted to seriously date or be in a relationship or even possibly get married again. So it took me years for me to do what I needed to do to myself to get me prepared to, date again and be serious. And so for me, I was coming from an entire different perspective on dating and life and women and relationships, even from a guy's perspective. And so, long story short, I was there trying to be in a position of growth. And not everybody there has grown, i.e. Aaron. And I didn't know what was going on with the other women at the time on their dates because they're going on individual dates. We will only come together in our girl talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time we'll be able to talk to each other because, yes, as much as we like all the other girls and the guys like themselves, like we really didn't come together too much to really talk and digest and debrief on our dates. We didn't do any of that truly. But as I started to talk to Aaron, which that happened kind of towards the 4th or 5th episode, I can't remember, because I was interested in Pastor Chris and Keva, and both of them got voted off the island. So everybody told me that I was a black widow. Hey, you want somebody to leave the group? Send them over and let them date Stormy. Because everybody that liked Stormy or was attracted to Stormy, they end up leaving the show. And so we had this big running joke. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to, like play myself. I'm not really interested in anybody. I didn't make any additional connections. I'm probably going to bow out of this race gracefully and let the other women have at it. And then we went on the date, and I had the date with Aaron. Well, he was such a nice guy, very polite. He helped me put my skates on at the skating ring. Beautiful smile. He was always smiling and just so positive and talking about his son and everything. So I was like, wow, I could really see myself at least going on another date with this guy. He is really cool. Not my type, but definitely really cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's family-driven, family-oriented, and I love that in a man that's taking care of his child. So I was like, okay, cool. Man, let me tell you, what I didn't know what was going on the other dates with the other women, between him and Melinda, him and Shantae, him and Courtney, him and Angel. I'm starting to hear all this stuff coming back to me, and I'm just sitting there listening, keeping track, getting my little checklist together, keeping my notes in my tablet. Everything this man is saying from one woman to the next is actually the same exact thing that he's sending me in text messages, saying on phone calls, behind the scenes, on camera, off camera. But the red flag that happened was when I had a conversation with this man off camera on the phone, and it was not one time, but multiple times, and he would tell me exactly what happened, and the women was saying this, and they may try to brainwash me by telling me bad things about it. And I'm like, red flag, something's wrong. What's going on?
Wow.
Then when I find out and started confirming that these things were true and how he was handling these women and making them look crazy, I completely started to turn off from Aaron.
Wait, I
went into, you know what, this is stuff that I've been through. I've been through these type of things, and it was not what I wanted to do. This was not part of my journey. This is not what I signed up for. So I went from being open to dating to being now women empowerment, like, nah, bro, you can't do this to these women who are being vulnerable. So I was kind of like spearheading, the mass march for the women with Aaron, because I told him these things. His guy friends told him these things, how he was acting and he should change. So what y'all saw on camera, the guys actually was talking to him behind the scenes. Okay. We were talking to him behind the scenes. Everybody, even Melinda, did not want him to say and do the things that he was doing on camera. And for some reason, that's just who he is. And he put his foot in his mouth and his ASSS. And, at some point, you're a grown man. And if you're not listening and you don't want to change, then that's who you are. If that's who you are to the core, I don't want to deal with you.
Got you. I have my intern, Lou here. She wants to ask you a question.
Hello.
Hey, what's that?
Hey, Stormy. Hey.
Hey, Queen.
So when you're describing the show, that makes me, I wanted to ask, so you're saying that they were just acting behind the scenes, like they'll tell each other this and that, and then to your face on camera, he acts a complete different way, and then you have to figure it out yourself. Is that what was really going on, or I kind of was confused?
No, actually, it was pretty real. So what y'all see with Aaron is real, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, it was 100% real. But what I was saying behind the scenes was he was talking, running his mouth about the other women. I never had anybody come back to me saying that he was talking about me, but he was talking about the other women, running his mouth to the other guys as well as the other women that were not really part of the clique. And And when I tell you, we were trying to be like, hey, man, don't say that stuff. You got to do better. We're like, his boys were trying to encourage him behind the scenes so when he gets on camera, he doesn't make the same silly mistakes.
Gotcha.
So that's what I was saying. And
Gotcha.
he still made the same
Silly mistakes.
Yeah.
mistakes. So we thought it was, man, you just don't know what you're saying at first. And then we started to realize that, no, this is like who he is.
Oh, gosh.
Gotcha. Well, Aaron, he got to do better. Now, I want to.
Yeah, man.
I want to move a little bit more deeper, but not too deep. What is the ideal man that you're looking for, Miss Stormy?
Man, I am looking for a mature man. You know, if he got a little salt and pepper, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for a mature man. At this point in my life, I'm looking for someone that could be my best friend, that I can laugh with, watch whatever. If it's a cartoon just to make us laugh or comedy, that's fine. I'm looking for somebody to build with.
Mm-hmm.
Height restrictions, I would definitely say I'm 5'9", but I wear heels all the time, so I'm about 6 feet. So I need someone to be at least at my height when I have my heels on.
That's not fair, but go ahead.
I know, that's the only physical description that I would probably say I need to plug in there, because I am a little bit intimidating when I'm looking down on a man, and I would never want to feel that way either. But skin color, skin tone, like, it really doesn't matter. My preference, I like them dark and chocolate, but I really don't. I just want someone that that balances me. I truly want someone that, that's a protector and could protect me and become my best friend, and we could be best friends for the rest of our lives, whether we want to do it and get married, do it that way. I'm looking for someone that I could spend the rest of my life with. And that's the perfect man, a man that could become my best friend.
Fellas out there, this is a true island woman right now. True island woman. Because she is saying everything that my wife said to me. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not knocking the American women, but I'm just saying, you get you a Trinidadian woman, you good. As we say on the East Coast, you Gucci. Real Gucci. Real Gucci, because that's ride. Y'all run around here and say y'all want to ride or die. They are official ride or die. From the good, the bad, the ugly. And if it get too ugly, they'll dust you off and get you back on the right track. Just saying.
Exactly.
From my experience. Can't speak for all of them.
That's facts. No, that's facts.
So, with that being said, let's put the DJing away. Let's put the dating game away. What do Stormy do to unwind?
Oh, man. I'm a Pisces, so my birthday's in March, so I love water. So anything tropical, anything with sun and water, I'm for it. That's how I unwind. Matter of fact, I'm literally planning on a getaway in March as soon as I finish with CIAA and NBA All-Star and Super Bowl weekend in February. That's going to wear my behind out. I'm probably going to hit somewhere tropical.
Okay.
That's what I do 100% of the time.
And I heard you talk about you cook. Like, what's your specialty?
I love cooking, and a lot of people would think that I love cooking West Indian food, which is like the curry and the roti and stuff like that. But
yes.
I enjoy eating it. I don't enjoy cooking it. What I really enjoy cooking is New Orleans style food, like jambalaya and red beans and rice. And even though I don't eat fried chicken, I'll cook fried chicken and stuff like that. But I enjoy that piece of the cooking, the New Orleans side of me.
You like the Creole stuff, Cajun.
Yes, all that Cajun.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure the listeners get all sides of you. I don't want them to like, oh, well, she's just a DJ or she was just on the show. My job is to make sure that they get a well-rounded appearance of you instead of a narrow-minded appearance. So that's why I wanted to go in your kitchen. I wanted to find out what you would like to do, when you're not DJing and you're not busy, what do you do for downtime, your rewind time? So what's next for you now? We want to get in your business. We want to know what events you're doing. Let the world have it.
Absolutely. So what's next for me is Super Bowl. So I'm doing this big Super Bowl party with DJ Nabs. He's also known as the Mad DJ, sponsored by the lifestyle specialist himself, Mr. Kenny Burns. I will be at NBA All-Star Weekend. I'm firming up everything. I could say the names, but I need some deposits now.
Got you.
So they don't get no promo.
No airplay.
Exactly. So I have NBA All-Star, and then I'm booking stuff now that's finalizing for CIAA. I will be back for Fête du Rosé in Atlanta, which is the big Moet Chandon Rosé Festival here in Atlanta in May, and then again in June. And I'm sure I'll be back to the Fried Chicken Festival again this year in New Orleans. So I am traveling. I am doing festivals and specialty events, and truly I am I'm an appearance and celebrity DJ. So my sets normally are about 2 hours strong. So if you catch me, I promise y'all going to party for those 2 hours. There's no downtown, no downtime.
Gotcha.
None at all.
So I'm gonna go back to a dating question for you real quick. All right, okay. You're a busy woman.
I am.
You're always on the road. You know, you're out and about. You know, like how are you going to be able to fit a relationship, and not a situationship, a relationship with your busy schedule?
See, and that's what I like about me. I've been a vice president in corporate America for the last almost 20 years now. So I've been doing that, and I have removed that piece of the pie that was taking a lot of my time, and I was DJing and doing entertainer and actress at nighttime and on the weekends. But now I'm a full-time entertainer, full-time actress, and so I control my schedule. I control what I book. I handle my calendar with my publicist, and when I want off, I want off. So I make time when I need time. And so for whoever the man is out there that ends up with me, I am definitely flexible. He will need to understand that I am in the entertainment industry. That's the only thing that I ask, because I don't want to be someone's housewife.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be taken care of. I want to have some form of independency still. But I do want a relationship. And, hey, that's what happens when you're the boss. You make your calendar, you take the losses, and you take all the wins.
So I'm going to break it down to the people that might be a little bit slow, Stormy. So walk with me on this one, but I'm going to break it down to them. What she's trying to say, fellas, is that she don't want to be a dependent. She wants to be independent, but she still can handle a relationship. For those of y'all that might want to, look it up, because I know some men like, nah, if she going to be mine, she got to stay home. No, she does not want to do that. So we want to scratch y'all off the list.
Yes, sorry, guys. I want to travel. I want to enjoy. I want to have a small family. I want to do all those things that's going to require my time, and I will give it 100%. But I am not somebody's stay-at-home wife.
So it's clear. We want to make sure that's clear, because, sometimes some people hear what they want to hear. They'll hear some of the story and flip it. So she want to be independent. No, she said independent. They'll break the word down.
I want to help contribute to the household.
And there's nothing wrong with that. In this day and age, it's a lot of men. I was just talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, I just want my wife to stay home. And I said, bruh, this is not the 1960s. Women are not just staying home. Women have careers, and they want to help build the dynasty. They don't want to sit home while you struggle, or maybe you're not struggling to build the dynasty. They want to contribute to the dynasty.
Exactly. And I still enjoy, cooking and making sure that the house is taken care of. I still enjoy all those things. It's just, that's something I'm going to have to make the sacrifice to, bring balance to that relationship. So, and I applaud the women that are 100% housewives. I'm not taking anything away from them. And there are some women that are built that way. I'm just not one of them.
Well, I'm going to have to throw another secret out there. Trinidadian women are very strong-headed. They don't like to do the stay-home thing and stuff like that. My wife will not stay home. She'd rather work. She's a workaholic, but she's also a great wife and great mother.
Yeah, exactly. Kudos to your wife, man. She sounds amazing. Yeah, you got you a queen.
that's my ride or die right there. She tells me that sometimes I get on her nerves so much it hurts, but she loves me. I don't know what it means, but I just say, okay.
Yeah, that's what best friends do.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
That's your good one.
So with all these events that you're doing and appearances that you're making, and let's say 5 years from now, let's give us the overview of where you want to be in 5 years from
I'm
now.
glad you asked. I'm going to put this in the universe because I'm a strong believer about energy and putting things in the universe because it will be reciprocated back to me, and it has been.
Amen.
Everything that I've been putting out there. And I want to be an actress. In 2019, I want to land a TV series or a movie or a lead role in some type of Netflix movie or big screen movie. That's what I want to do. So that's where I want to go. Not full time, but most of my time I want to focus on the cinematic piece of it. That's, I think there's longevity in there. I can, definitely add to that field and industry, and I have so much going on. But my one goal, and if I reach it, I will be so happy, is to be a Marvel superhero, maybe the mother of a Marvel superhero or something like that, or the sister of the
Stormy, I'm about to hug you right now. We there, Stormy. We there. Marvel. I'm a Marvel addict.
Yep.
I love Marvel comics. Raised off of it, and like I said, you had to take them heels off so I can hug you because I'm short. I'm about 5'7".
Okay.
But right there, you got my physical hug without me being near you. I'm hugging you right now. We there.
Phone hugs going on, man. I'm telling you, that is my one dream. That I want to, hit in the entertainment industry. And I know I'm getting a little older. I might not have the physique of these young women out there that's doing the 19, 21-year-old roles out there as Marvel, comic book heroes. But hey, I just want to be a part of it.
I can see you in Black Panther. I'm throwing that in the universe.
Exactly. I'll get my locks going on. You can go ahead and paint me up, do whatever you need to do. Look, I'm in it. I'll get my spear. I used to throw the javelin in high school. Look, whatever you need. I'm there. I'm skilled, very skilled.
I'm throwing that in the universe right now. That's the first thing that came to my mind is that from looking at your picture, I see you in Black Panther.
Man, I am with it. That is truly a dream. And I'm taking this TV and movie stuff really serious. I have an agent that's been doing an amazing job getting me auditions. So I will land one, major one, this year, definitely.
And I want to share something with you, and this is from my heart. You're an amazing woman, and I loved being able to interview you. It was a blessing, and I appreciate that you took your time out to say, you know what, I'm going to go rock with E for a little while, conversate with him, but you are definitely amazing. Your energy is off the chart, and I feel like everything that you do is going to be a great historical thing, and I want you to continue to keep doing what you're doing. I definitely want to make sure that we can do something over the summer because I love your energy. I will send you a PR person my little idea of what I want going on. We're about to launch our cable network in February, the Rewind Network.
Congrats.
So if you ever do anything or you got any footage that you want us to air from me to you, you got it.
Thank you, E. That's a blessing. Thank you so much.
And
It's all about building and helping each other and leveraging each other. I hate when people say, I don't want anything from you. And I'm like, no, you do. It may not be financial, but we have to be reciprocal with each other, E. And if we do that as black men and women, we can build whatever we envision. And it's about helping each other out. And that's why I make it very clear. It's like, how can I help you? What can I do for you?
Well, I definitely want to make sure that, on our platforms, we're able to help you out. And like I said, you're just an amazing woman. I'm just sitting here listening to what you're saying and not saying that I'm not thankful for my wife, but you just reinsured why am I so thankful for my significant other, because the energy that you got is the energy that she has.
Amen. That's so amazing. So amazing.
And
I mean that, man. I mean that. And that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that other half of me. You know, I'm looking for that balance. I know what I can bring to the table. I want somebody that's not going to bring the anger out. I want somebody that I'll never think about, you know, lifting my voice at. You know, I want that person that's going to bring that balance and provide me that peace and happiness. And seems like you found it. No matter what you go through, seems like you found it, E.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Anything I can do for you here in Atlanta, you just let me know, and I'll help connect those dots for you.
I definitely look forward. I'm putting it in the air now. I look forward to working with you. I'm already putting it in the air.
Here, man.
We're going to work together. We're going to do something historical and love to work with you. And I definitely hope God blesses you with your ideal king so you two can sit at the throne together. You heard how I said it. I said your ideal king so y'all can sit at the throne together. Not you down and he's up. Together.
Amen. I'm claiming that.
And the person that we got to thank for that is Michelle and Barack Obama, because they showed us that they can walk side to side, not in back. Yeah. They walk together as a unit. So just wanted to throw that out to you. You want to give anybody a little bit of your social media where they can follow you, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, please give it to them.
Absolutely. Shout out to my publicist, Marty, seriously, for all the hard work that she's been putting in. I really appreciate that because it's really a one-woman show, and so I really appreciate the work that she's been helping me do and put out there. And then for my social media, you can find me on all social media platforms at Stormy, that's with a Y, ATL as in Atlanta. That's Stormy ATL on Twitter and Instagram. And if you go to Facebook, I am Stormy ATL as well as Stormy Monroe. Yes, that is my real last name, Monroe.
Gotcha.
Stormy Monroe. And then everything Stormy at StormyATL.com. It's pretty simple.
And I'm on the website right now.
Thank you so much for the support.
And we love you back, Stormy, and whatever you got going on, whatever, and I'm going to say it one more time, whatever you got going on, the first time you rung the bell, the next time the door is open. So just come on in and let us know what's going on.
Amen. Thank you, E. Man, shout out to everybody that's listening. I really appreciate the show and your support and your love, and I will definitely make my way up there to you, E.
Appreciate you, Queen. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All right, y'all. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. That was Stormy in the building with the E.Jones show. Phenomenal woman. A lot of great energy, and just really enjoyed the conversation. She was down to earth. There was no script or any of the above, because when I do interviews, I don't read off papers and none of that, and I don't like people saying, say this, do that. I want to get the natural person, bring out the natural personality of the person without having no papers or saying, ask her this or tell her this, or I just want her to be her, or any of my guests just to be them. And as y'all can see, there's no ratchetness. We ain't talking about no rumors, no gossip, because I don't do that. To me, that's corny. I'm just putting it out there. That's my disclaimer. I don't do the ratchetness. Now, if you want to talk ratchet, I'll listen, but I'm not going to be the person that's going to bring that into the forefront. But she got a great energy, and I wish her so much success. And I don't know, Lou, we got to work with her, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Yeah, we got to work with her. We got to figure out something that we can do. We got the Rewind launch party, so we definitely got to find a way of getting Stormy involved.
Definitely. I want to meet her.
Definitely. Her energy is off the wall, and I think she would be a great mentor to a lot of young ladies who want to follow their dreams. She could definitely give them insight on to keep fighting and continue to do what you got to do. I want to shout out her PR person, and I want to shout out our PR person for getting together and putting this wonderful interview together for us. We appreciate y'all so much. But this interview right here I love it. I just love the conversation that we was having with her, and look forward to more things. We got to get a drop from Stormy, too.
Yeah.
We definitely got to get a drop. So we putting that in the air, ladies. We need a drop for Stormy. The E.Jones show featuring Sharonda, Cody, Talise, DJ Mark, and Little Lou. I know it's a lot to be said, but we would definitely appreciate having that drop. So we're going to get into some more of this music because we got some more classics. Then we got DJ Mark with the 12 o'clock lunchtime mix. We can't forget about our DJ on the ones and twos. But I got some BWP, a classic joint, 2 Minute Brother. I got the legendary Double Trouble, Lil Rodney C, KK Rockwell. And I got some Dougie Fresh and MC Ricky D, a.k.a. Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie. So y'all already know it's nothing but classics right here. Hip-hop classics on Legendary Thursday. I am your man, E.Jones. This is what I do, baby. I do this for you. And for all my older heads that's missing this classic material, you ain't got to search no further. All you got to do is turn us on from Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and you get all the classic joints that you want to hear. And I'm not talking about the ones that's regulated in the playlist. I digs in the crates, for real, for real. So y'all going to get a lot of joints. I'm like, yo, even if you at work, you might have to get up and start doing your little two-step, and your boss come over and say, yo, what you doing? Just put your headphones on him. Him or her is going to join you with that two-step. They're going to be like, yo, you must be listening to E.Jones. Facts. So I'm just letting y'all know already. And the reason why I'm saying it like that, because I already got the phone calls where their boss was like, yo, I need to plug into this E.Jones kid. Well, I'm here. Go to www.WRNradio.us. That is the E.Jones Show and a bunch of wonderful other shows on the network, powered by Damian Crazy Legs Hall from the legendary group Guy. All right? New Jack King swings. Y'all already know what it is, man. But we're going to get some more of this music, man, because I'm ready to party. I don't know about y'all.
The E.Jones Show. The E.Jones Show. The E.Jones Show.